Hey guys,
สวัสดีค่ะ
I hope you guys are doing well out there as we are.
Sure
Yeah, right now we're going through the rainy season, so it's raining every day, and it's very hard to accomplish things because on the sunny day you cut the grass, and the next few days to a week you get rain and it grows. So we're gonna do some inside things. We are right now doing a little bit of keto, not very strict, but we're doing keto. We have given up the carbohydrates, the rice, the noodles, and we gave up the bread. However, Woon has found a keto-friendly bread, and let me tell you, it is delicious.
Yeah It's make the feeling that you can have bread
Yeah, you take it and you put it in the toaster, and it toasts just like regular bread, but it's not hard. It's still, pliable, still a little soft and everything, but it tastes just like toast. It looks just like toast, and it satisfies the mind for bread.
Very good
So, how do we make this thing?
Okay I have the ingredient. This is we call it look at this vital wheat gluten.
Okay, so it's a wheat gluten. Okay.
This is a protein. It's not real flour.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, I used it for one loaf of bread that we made. This
Okay.
is 190 gram.
190 grams. Okay.
And then
Hey, get your nose out of there. Dioji wants to help. Get.
and one important thing that make the bread look like bread, we call is oat fiber.
An oat fiber.
I used an oat fiber
Okay.
for 40 gram.
Okay, and 40 grams of oat fiber. Okay.
Oat fiber.
Okay.
We have this. Guess what? What is it?
Almond
Yeah.
flour.
Yeah, almond flour for 70 gram.
Okay, 70 grams of almond flour.
Okay, I should put this together here.
Okay. So you put it in a bowl and
The dry stuff, we put it together.
okay.
70 gram, right? And then erythritol is sweetener.
Yeah. The spelling is Erythritol.
Erythritol, we call it
Erythritol.
erythritol.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, for make it sweet. Them has said that put 4, but
For what?
4 teaspoon or tablespoon.
Uh-huh.
But I gonna use only half because
Okay.
we tried the first time. 4 spoon is a little bit sweet.
Yeah.
We don't like that sweet.
Yeah.
2 is make it just.
Yeah, it doesn't make it
I cut
completely
it half.
Yeah, it's not completely bland, but it gives it a very balanced flavor. Okay, to
First put 2 tablespoons
Tablespoons.
of the
Okay.
sweetener.
Okay, 2 tablespoons.
Yeah.
Okay.
2 egg.
2 eggs to equal about,
The egg that one is about 70 gram.
so it's 140 grams more or less of egg.
Butter.
Butter,
30 gram of butter.
30 grams of butter. Okay.
But we need to dissolve it,
And melt it.
melt it.
Okay.
And last thing, Xanthan Gum.
Xanthan Gum. Okay.
For one
One
quarter
quarter teaspoon. 1/4 teaspoon. Okay. All right.
And 1 cup of warm water.
1 cup of warm water that will be used for the
bread is not a bread if we not use yeast.
yeast.
Yeah.
So that
1 tablespoon of yeast.
1 tablespoon of yeast and 1 cup of warm water.
Okay.
Okay, so the 1 cup of warm water to the 1 tablespoon of yeast with a little bit of that sweetener to help activate the yeast. Normally you would use just regular granulated sugar, but
Honey, something like
yeah, just some
something
kind of,
that's sweet to make the food for the yeast.
yeah, it'll activate the yeast. So you break down, make sure it's dissolved, and then you're gonna let it sit for a little bit. Huh?
Yes, about 5 minutes.
About 5 minutes. Okay, so let that sit for 5 minutes or so, and we'll be back. Okay, so now all the dry ingredients are put in this bowl and blend it together.
Yeah. Let it sit and waiting for the yeast.
Yeah. Once they're thoroughly blended, you wait for the yeast, and then we'll show you what happens after that. Okay, so as you can see, yeah, right here. The yeast that's fermented, and you have a lot of air bubbles that develop.
Yep.
Yep, smells like yeast. Okay, so then what do?
Put on this.
Okay, so you're gonna add it to all your dry ingredients. Okay. Put the 2 eggs, whole eggs. Okay. And then you're gonna mix it up. Okay, so now Woon is going to
Mix it
mix
together.
by hand.
And of course, if you have a mixer,
Yeah, if you have a dough mixer, it's better. Or you can do a combination. Use your hand to make sure that all the ingredients are picked up and there's nothing left behind.
you try to put the butter a little bit.
So you add it a little bit at a time?
Yep.
Okay. So you take your melted butter and add it a little bit at a time.
Forget to tell that this time we use the salted butter.
Yeah, use the salted butter to add a little bit of flavor in there.
If you hand mix like this, about 20 to 25 minutes.
Okay.
But if you have a mixer, 10 to 15 minutes.
Okay, so 10 to 15 minutes if you do the dough mixer, or 20 to 25 minutes by hand. So you just keep adding that melted butter in there and then work the dough. And this character here wants to be part of the process. He wants to play with the rope. Give me the rope. Give me the rope. Yeah, he wants to be doing something like pretending he's making bread. And there's one continuing to mix. You're not going to use the mixer? You're going to do it all by hand? No, what are you going to do?
I'm gonna hand mix a little bit and I will use the mixer.
Okay. Okay, so now Woon is going to use the go, folks. This guy here makes a toy out of anything. Hey, don't take it outside. A plastic jar of peanut butter that's pretty much empty fell down. And now he's gonna play with it. Hey. Alright, so here it is. It's coming down to the end. And there it is, a little bit of dough still on the hook. Just pull it off.
Okay.
And there it is.
You put the dough
Into the
to the
bread pan.
Yep.
Do you coat it with anything? Did you put oil or anything on it?
No.
No. Okay, so it uses the oil from the butter. All right.
We will let the dough rest for 1 hour.
Okay.
It will expand about double.
Yeah. Yeah. So the yeast will get to work, and an hour from now, everything should rise and double in size. Okay. And you're gonna leave it right there like that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we'll be back in an hour.
Yep. Let's go.
All right. Okay, so it's been an hour, and let's see what we got here. Okay, it doubled in size.
Okay.
So now what?
We will put on the oven.
Okay, so it's going to go in the oven, and for how long?
25 minutes.
25 minutes at
190 degrees Celsius.
190 degrees Celsius, so that's probably about 350 or something.
The heat from the bottom.
Okay. Okay, so now it's going to go in the oven for 25 minutes. And yeah, we'll see what happens in 25 minutes.
Okay, see you then. It's been almost 10 minutes. And it's getting big. Sweet here. Oh, it's inside.
No, it's okay. It's good. Well, as you can see, it's rising pretty good. How long has it been in there?
Almost 20 minutes.
Almost 20 minutes. So we've got another
5 or 10 minutes.
5-10 minutes. Yeah. So it's doing very good.
Good job.
All right. We'll see how it turns out here in a few minutes. Okay, so there it is. Get the gloves and get it out.
Wow.
That looks very, very nice. Wow. Nice. All right. Ooh. Yeah, don't let it cool down before you start pressing this thing.
Okay.
All right. In a minute, we'll see what it does.
Try it.
Okay, so there it is. It cooled down some, and gonna cut a slice. And there it is. Oh, it's very nice. Yeah. Okay.
Look.
Yeah, very nice. And there it is, a couple of slices that were toasted. It looks just like toast. You put some butter in there, or you put some other stuff, make a sandwich, whatever. Delicious. Yeah. And there I cut all the bread. And now all we have to do is eat it one slice at a time. Thank you, Woon, for a fantastic job. Very good. Thank you for finding the recipe, because it is very satisfying to have a replacement for bread but be keto friendly. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what we come up with some other day. All right. See you guys. Bye. Thanks for watching.
ขอบคุณเจ้า
See you next time.
แล้วปะกันแฮมไมนะเจ้า
See you.
บ๊ายบาย